Hi, everybody. It's Jody Franklin here. Thanks so much for being part of our group. And I am so excited today to have Jen Varsamien with me. She is a personal friend of mine who has an amazing story. She had a son who was diagnosed autistic at a young age of 2 and was one of those moms who went crazy with researching and figuring out how to undo things. I think everybody can relate to that in this group. It's like we've all had our own health journey or something with our kid. And she went to somebody who told her that she needed to clean up her personal care products for her kid, for the sake of her kid. And I'll let her explain a little more about that. But long story short, she did it, and the kid is no longer on the spectrum. He is perfectly normal kid. He's well, I shouldn't say kid. He's an adult now, but it's just an amazing story. And a big part of it was cleaning up the personal care products, right, Jen? You're actually muted, so you can unmute and just
unmute. Yes,
yeah.
Jody, that was a huge piece of our puzzle, and we did a lot of functional medicine, and it's what you all call it functional medicine now, but back then that really didn't exist. It was about 17, 18 years ago. So we saw environmental medicine specialists, we saw holistic doctors, and one of the biggest bang for our buck was when we saw a doctor who told us about the issue of toxins in personal care products, because we had cleaned up the diet, we had checked the food sensitivities, we knew the right supplements based on what he was missing, we knew all his genetics, and we knew all the stuff that you do to uncover the root cause of the issue. And one of the big things that we were missing was that there were toxins in the products that we were using on him every single day, and that they were specifically neurotoxins. Now we know, and Jody and I talk a lot about this, about endocrine disruptors, but there are other, chemicals, harmful chemicals in personal care products that are categorized as neurotoxins. Sometimes they're both. You get a 2 for 1. You get your endocrine disruptor and your neurotoxin, yay, right? And all these things that we're up against. So I went out and started just making my own personal care products, because the first thing I did was go to Whole Foods, and I bought products like these, and I thought, oh, well, these are great. They're on the store at Whole Foods, Mrs. Myers, and 7th Generation. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Wrong, and I didn't know. So I was completely what we call greenwashed, where companies say they're safe, clean, natural, organic, pure, but the reality is they have harmful chemicals. And what you're seeing here these are the harmful ingredients from the back of the bottle blown up on these ingredients, labels of the ingredients, and put on the front of the bottle, right, big, where you can see them. And I will say this word fragrance, we call this the F word in the industry. And when you see the word fragrance, and I'm sure Jody's told a lot of you about this over the years, but it means that you don't have to list what's in that product. So anything could really be hiding behind that one word of fragrance. And when we can get a fully disclosed list of fragrances from these big manufacturers, sometimes they will be pages long of words that you can't pronounce, I can't pronounce, linked to all sorts of diseases and disorders. So all the bad stuff kind of happens in that one word. But like, for example, here's a Neutrogena, which a lot of dermatologists recommend, and you can see there's a lot of other harmful ingredients as well. So we can get you a pocket guide to harmful ingredients so that you can read your own products and figure out, kind of what's going on in them. And Jody, you have access to that, right, to give out to the...
I can. Anyone interested, just go ahead and type in, send me one. Type in it below. Anyone in the Zoom right now, you can do so as well. And I will send you one. If you want to just message me your address, I can send you the address, or I can email it to you, or I could just send it to you, message it to you. But Jen, I'm so glad you brought up like Mrs. Myers and things like that, because I was under the impression that those things were safe. And there is so much cancer in my family. It just made me so angry when I found out that they can literally put hundreds of toxins in the wording fragrance. And even the words natural fragrance same thing. They're just putting in tons of crap in there and calling it safe. And I know people in my industry that are selling products that are completely unsafe, and they just are doing it in the interest of making some money. Maybe they're not educated about it, but I'm just really surprised about it. And I want you all to know this fact really gets me right here, is that there are over 200 industrial chemicals and pollutants in the umbilical cord blood of babies. The average woman is exposed to 168 toxic chemicals every day. That's average, okay? We don't have any laws here, basically. There's only, how many products are banned in the USA as opposed to Europe?
There's really no regulation. And in the US, we're only banning right now 11 ingredients from personal care products. And Europe bans well over 1,300. They're even close to 1,400. But here's the thing. There are 80,000 chemicals in use in commerce today. And I don't mean just in personal care products, just in commerce in general that could be used in personal care products. They're mostly untested. So it's kind of buyer beware. And when these things are pulled from the shelves are when there is enough proof that they are harming people. So an example of that would be Johnson & Johnson pulling their talcum-based baby powder off the shelf when enough women came forward to claim, say that they had ovarian cancer linked to that product. And it's happening, kind of all up and down the board. I know a lot of you are seeing it with like glyphosate, for example, right? Lots of lawsuits around that. So we know about the food piece. A lot of folks just don't take it to that next step, which is the products piece. And I know, Jody works with all kinds of clients that have everything from eczema, psoriasis, vitiligo, rosacea, unexplained rashes. So one of her clients is now, on our Pure Haven team with us, and she had her face was just so raw and red and chapped. And of course, Jody approached it from, gut health, lifestyle, all the testing that she does. But this woman, Beth, hi Beth, if you're out there, she had such better results by combining that with the organic products. And these products also have pre and probiotics. So Jody, I'm sure everybody here knows all about gut health, right?
Right. And they don't realize the skin has a microbiome as well, right, Jen? And I didn't know that either. Honestly, like I was surprised how much better my skin looked using these products. And I used to buy the really expensive stuff thinking that this is anti-aging, anti-aging products. And really, I know you and I are both in our 50s. I'm in my late 50s. And I feel like I look better now than I did in my 40s. My skin looks so much better.
So
yeah.
true. When I look at pictures of myself, and I have a couple, and if any of you would like to join, we have a group. We have a group that we run that has, all this education around the issue of toxicity, education around how to read product labels, and then of course information about the products. And we have a lot of before and after pictures. And so mine is in there. Mine was taken when I was I think like 47 and 53, and it was kind of like a side by side. And oh my gosh, do I look so much younger in the 53-year-old picture than the 47-year-old picture, right? It's just that skin microbiome. Well, and actually I have a video, Jody, if you'd like, that is about 4 minutes, and it talks about the importance of the skin microbiome as well as shows some great results that people have had with that. Would you want me to pop that on?
Yeah, that would be really great. You guys definitely stay on and watch this. It's worth watching. And I was really pretty amazed by it. And I've seen similar results with my clients with this. In fact, I am offering an anti-aging program, and I'm going to incorporate these products into it. A group program coming up. I've been so impressed with the products. So anyway, go ahead and play
That's very smart. And actually, we will talk about that after we show this quick video about how to really incorporate this into
your practice. Yep.
In such a seamless, easy way. So Jody is able to make lots of additional revenue every single month with this, and I think with pretty minimal effort, right?
Right. Yeah. It's just part of my practice is introducing it and the dangers of toxins in your products. But go ahead and play it and we can
Right,
talk more
let's
about
take
that
a look.
after.
When I started using the pre and probiotic skincare set by Pure Haven, I just felt so bright and glowing. I could go out without makeup, and I could tell that people could really feel my confidence just exude onto them, and it's just such a great feeling.
So your complexion can be truly transformed with Pure Haven's new pre and probiotic skincare. So these pre and probiotics, it's really hot trend in skincare right now. They're tiny little warriors that help defend your skin.
So after my second pregnancy, I noticed that I had a lot of spots and damage on the top of my forehead. And after using the pre and probiotic skincare set for about 3 months, I noticed that my skin had evened out all around. I had bags under my eyes with wrinkles, probably from late nights, being up with the kids. Those had diminished, and I can leave the house feeling much more confident, and I don't have to wear as much makeup as I once did.
So your microbiota is the living organisms on your skin. They help to defend and protect your skin. It's especially beneficial for aging skin where microbiota counts are typically low due to lower skin cell renewal and lower levels of oil production.
Before I started using the Pure Haven skincare with pre and probiotics, my skin was very dull. I experienced rough, dry patches all over my face, and I was prone to breakouts. And ever since I started using the skincare with pre and probiotics, I no longer have any dry patches on my skin. My overall skin tone is really even, and I feel so happy with where my skin is right now.
Probiotics can help with inflammation, they can help with redness, and they help to soothe and calm your skin. So the eye cream is one of my favorite products. Not only does it incorporate pre and probiotics, but it also has a clinically tested ingredient that helps with lifting, crow's feet, and it's an anti-aging ingredient.
So just a weekend after using the skincare for 2 days, I came into work and everybody wanted to know what I was doing differently. I just started using Pure Haven pre and probiotic skincare, and now everybody wants to try it.
The funniest thing is that people I see every day, so my mom, my sisters, my husband, my mother-in-law, they've all had wonderful things to say. They probably like the first week of me using the pre and probiotics, they were telling me how nice of a glow I had. And honestly, actually, it's funny because I showed my husband my before and after picture, and he said, "You didn't look like that." And I said, "Nope, I did look like that. I just was covering it up because I did not like how my face looked." And he said, "Your face looks amazing." And so for my husband to say that, he compliments me, but that's still just, it's really nice to hear.
So there's a lot of products out there that have clean ingredients, and they're great products, but they tend to use toxic preservatives. So those toxic preservatives negate the effects of the pre and probiotics, and then they damage your skin.
Do you want to walk around and have people ask what you're doing with your skin that makes you look so good and makes your skin glow? Create your before and afters with Pure Haven today.
So anyway, I'm going to have Terry go ahead and post my link for Pure Haven if you're interested in any of the products, if you want to check it out. If you're interested in the business opportunity, you can just go to become a consultant. It's super easy to do that now. It used to be more expensive. Now it's like really cheap, and you get wholesale pricing as a consultant as well. But it's purehaven.com/Jody Franklin. I'd really appreciate it if you would use my link if you're interested in registering. We have the fastest growing group in Pure Haven, and Jen is an amazing leader. She's taught me so much, and not only about toxicity and all the products, but just social media, how to do it better. I think I've really leveled up on my social media since I started with Pure Haven, because it's like a free courses, all these great things that you don't have to participate in if you don't want, but they have really amazing experts to teach you those things. So that alone was worth the admission price for Pure Haven. And I just feel like as part of my practice, I feel it's really important to teach my clients the dangers of these toxins. So I spend sessions with them, sometimes multiple sessions, explaining to them what they're doing. And sometimes they don't take it seriously at first. And then you explain to them that whenever you put something on your skin, it can take like 26 seconds to get into your bloodstream. And it doesn't have the benefit of a liver to filter it out yet. It's going straight to your bloodstream. People use stuff on their hair and it get, the shampoos and soaps and all these personal care products that go into your scalp right in next to your brain. I mean, and deodorant right next to your lymph nodes. I mean, you got to be careful about what you're doing. And like so many of you, I was shopping at Whole Foods thinking I was using healthy products and I just wasn't. And so when I show people, there's great sites that you can look at and you can show your clients, okay, you're using, Tom's of Maine deodorant. Let's look at this and let's look at the ingredients. And you show them that what they're putting on their skin is not safe. They really kind of freak out and they're like, well, what do you use? And I said, well, there's some good things out there, but there's a great one-stop shop. And anything on a shelf is going to have harmful preservatives in it. So this is like a direct to consumer thing. It's only available in the US right now. So those of you who are not in the US, hang in there. I've definitely shipped international, but I'd rather wait till it comes to your area. But if you're in the US and you have clients in the US, you just send them your link and they go on and there's just dozens and dozens of products that they can use that are all safe. And the standards of this company are the highest in the industry. I mean, I was just blown away. They filter their water like 7 times before they put it in a product. They, test for pesticide drift. It's made in a USDA organic manufacturing facility. And it's
heavy metals too. They test for heavy metals.
They do. Wow. I didn't even know that.
For everything. They're committed to having the safest products on the planet, basically. That is, and a full line, right? So it's not just skincare, it's not just hair care, it's home cleaning, it's wellness. There are a few essential oil blends, and we have a lot of our teams are comprised. We have a very large national team. We're shooting up the ranks at the company. We are mostly wellness professionals, so doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, functional medicine practitioners, holistic health coaches, regular health coaches, right? Nutritionists, holistic nutritionists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. So we really get how to help you incorporate this right into your business. And every single week we run a workshop. It's a wellness workshop, and we talk about the pre and probiotics, the skin microbiome, the dangers of toxins, the diseases linked to the toxicity, advice, wellness advice. Now, you all know that if somebody has severe eczema, you know where it's coming from, right? That is the gut. That is food sensitivity. That is, get off that gluten. And, we know. But isn't it nice? Some people are not, I don't know, Jody, have you ever found anybody who's not really compliant on their diet or on your recommendations? Do you ever have people that say,
no, nobody ever.
I just wanted to eat that pizza and right? You know that people are not going to be 100% compliant for them, depending on how sick they were. I mean, we were 100% compliant. My gosh, we had a little boy with autism. But it's nice to have something that they can do externally as well. So we have people who are still eating all the garbage, using the products and getting rid of their eczema, right? So it's a double. You all doing the right thing are going to help people so much more when they have the right products on top of their skin, as well as the right stuff going into their bodies, right?
Right. And I love to explain also, just like the home cleaning products, like they have a really nice selection of home cleaning products. So, laundry detergent, dishwasher detergent. I literally went around my house and just threw out all the crap products in my house and just used Pure Haven. And my clients do it now and they love it. And it takes a little getting used to, but I will say that I am so happy I did it. And those of you who work with hormones, I don't know if you realize that, phthalates and endocrine disrupting ingredients do not show up on a hormone test. So you could have a client that's either having heavy menstrual periods or estrogen swings and hot flashes and, difficult weight loss because they're estrogen dominant. But if you take an estrogen, test their estrogen, it might be perfectly normal, but it's the xenoestrogens, those chemical estrogens from these products that don't show up on the test, and they will give you symptoms of estrogen dominance. So you have a client that's having a really hard time losing weight. You can have a serious talk with them about this. Look at that. Garnier Fructis, something I used to use years ago. And my hair looks a lot better now with these products, because when you stop using products that are that are detrimental to your scalp and your hair starts to look better. I know Jen has absolutely beautiful hair. Your daughter too, my gosh.
Full, all of us, the whole family, every Pure Haven person has the most amazing hair. You are going to see changes. People's hair will grow back, right? So people who are, especially now with people who've had COVID, they're losing their hair. And then we've got all these people now on the products with their hair growing back, and they're posting pictures of their little bits of, they'll pull up the regrowth and they'll show us, and then just how shiny and healthy it's going to look. So we have a lot of hairstylists besides. So the other part of our team is largely hairstylists. And the reason that they are involved with us is because, some of them really don't care about the chemicals and the toxicity, but they want to offer a really clean shampoo and conditioner and scalp serum and hair treatments and styling creams for their clients who ask. So we've got stylists that are, probably smoking cigarettes and drinking Diet Cokes out in the back, but they know that organic is the way to go and that people are highly interested, and they want their clients to have great results. Your color lasts longer. If they do any of those toxic treatments, those are going to last longer as well, sadly.
And your hair doesn't get as damaged when you don't have to wash it as much using these products too. I find that I can go longer between washing, and my hair, even in areas that it was thinning out and not growing very well, has grown all in. So I just really love those products. But I will also tell you guys that we are getting into the holiday season. It's we got Black Friday coming up. There's going to be some Black Friday specials. It's a really good time to become a consultant for Pure Haven, and you can send out to your clients all the specials that are happening. And I usually November, December, November, December, January, I think are the biggest months for me in terms of revenue for Pure Haven. I don't even look at it really until the end of the month that I'm like, wow, I did all right. But it's great to wake up in the morning and have an email come in that says, oh, you just made a sale. And I just made, $100, $200 while I was sleeping. So it's a really nice side income to bring in. And, I don't spend, like Jen said, a lot of time on it. I sort of do it as a tool for my client. Like I offer supplements, like I offer recommendations on water filtration, and I have that on an Amazon store, which doesn't make any money, but I do it anyway. You make so little, but this is like a chance to make 30 to 35% commission on these products, and it adds up. So it's a really nice source of side income. It can help you pay for a VA or pay, I told Jerry that this pays for my VA, she pays her salary as my
website, your location, your receptionist, your rent. We have people paying their rent card.
Right. Well, for Jen, it's bought her a new house and everything. We won't go there.
But 3 private school tuitions for college through this.
And her electric Porsche. We won't even go there, but she's
they give you cars, and really it's a wonderful, wonderful company. Jody has earned multiple trips with them and gifts and prizes, and that's great, but you want to get paid, and she still gets paid well.
Yeah, I've earned 3 trips with Pure Haven, and they're really generous. I get, every once in a while, just like I get a basket full of stuff, and it's like, wow, that's from the company because my sales are good. And it's not like, I know some people do parties and things like that. I just don't have time to do that. I just use it as a tool for my business. And you can do that too. You have a website already. Put your Pure Haven link on your website and make money while you sleep. And then every once in a while, I'll do a social media post about it or something like this where I'll tell more people about it. And when people understand it and they start using the products, they love them. It's consumable products. So, if somebody buys a Beamer or whatever those things are, it's like they buy one and that's it. This is shampoo, soap, pet products, baby products, pump soaps, household cleaning products. There's so many products, and they need them. So people make frequent purchases, and they keep buying over and over again because they love the products. So it's great. It's like over time you can really build a business with this. So it's wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the results the results speak for themselves. We have a toothpaste that whitens, that is all natural and uses just a little bit of charcoal in it, and people will get 4 or 5 shades whiter with their teeth, right? So, it's stuff that people want. It is 0 toxin, organic, non-GMO, pre and probiotic. And, the organic market is growing so quickly. And sadly, as people get sicker and sicker, they turn to people like you who are watching this right now for answers and recommendations and solutions. So this is something that you can recommend with complete confidence and, as Jody said, make a nice income.
Yeah, for sure. So if any of you are interested, just go to purehaven.com/Jody Franklin and you can check out the products there. If you want to purchase some first, you can. If you want to become a consultant, Jen, do you want to talk about that? A couple of ways to the ways they can do that?
Yeah, there's a couple ways to get involved. First of all, thank you, Tim, for saying that, and thanks for being on. Tim's over on Zoom for those of you who are on Facebook, but he just gave us really nice feedback, so we appreciate it.
And Tim, you know, as one of our most successful people in my downline is a guy, and he does really, really well with Pure Haven sales.
Yep. Nathan, functional medicine practitioner, and he's doing extraordinarily well.
He's a health coach by background. Yeah.
With this. Yep. So yeah, to join, I mean, there's really two ways. You go to Jody's website, and after seeing that skincare video, I know you all want the skincare, so you can buy the skincare. It is $199. You get 7 pieces. Now, I don't know about you, but I used to buy serums for a couple $100. I would just be getting 1 serum. So this is a full skincare set with 7 pieces for $199, and you can click become a consultant. So you get your skincare and you become a consultant and you're good to go. And you get your website, you get your 30% off. We teach you how to even accumulate your orders so that you can cash out and get free products based on your own orders. A lot of information, but we can help you with that. And then the other way to go is to just spend $35, and that gets you the website and the discount. So it's really a very nice low point of entry if you want to give it a try. Get an order. If you sell 1 skincare set, you pay for it, right, with the commission, and you make $20 on top of that. So we make it very easy for you. As I said, we run a workshop every single week. We give great prizes. We give organic prizes. We give wool dryer balls and glass straws and, you know, the produce bags that you take yourself and, you know, fun like essential oil diffusers and stuff like that. So you bring your clients there, tell them, hey, here you go. This is a little group. It's going to we'll run a workshop this week. You don't have to do a thing. And then at the end, they go to your link and they purchase if they're interested. So we make it very, very easy.
And I love that. It really is an easy process. So if you're not a salesy person, you could just tell people to go check out the information session about the products. They go on. It's a really quick one. It's like under 20 minutes, right? And it's every Wednesday night. You give them the link, they go on, and Jen basically, you know, she's not a hard sell. She's just like what you're seeing. She just explains from the heart what is going on with the dangers of toxins in products and what the benefits are of these products. And I can always tell when somebody's gone to one of those sessions because they tell me they either want to buy the products or they want to sign up. And I know Sarah's saying, wow, that's amazing. Thanks for helping me find a Christmas gift for my mom. I'm definitely ordering stuff for her from Pure Haven. That's wonderful. And I know it's such a wonderful gift, the gift of health. Even the candles, people don't even realize candles are so toxic, and they have wonderful candles at Pure Haven. They smell amazing. And, you know, every woman in my family basically gets cancer. Both my grandmothers died of cancer. My mom is on her 3rd round of cancer. My sister had breast cancer. It is just rampant. I lost 2 close people to me last year from cancer, and it's tragic. And I'm not saying this is what causes cancer, but it is a big contributor. And the toxins work synergistically. So when you're exposed to this toxin and this heavy metal and this toxin and this toxin, your body has a body burden of these things. And just having one is not as bad as having multiple mixed together. It causes this toxic soup in your body. And a lot of us don't have very good detoxification mechanisms. I mean, we learn all about this in functional medicine, the liver and all the things. And I have genetic SNPs that make it hard for me to detoxify. So I understand how this all happens. So it's especially important for me and so many of our clients that come to us who are sick to use products that are 100% safe. And I really trust this company. It's family owned. They're wonderful people. And I just feel like they are committed. The owner of the company has 2 disabled children.
Severely, neurological issues. And then the other owner lost her son to cancer at 17.
So tragic.
So
And I
they
know they are so
are
committed to making
passionate.
sure nothing will be compromised. And that blonde woman you saw in the video was the, she makes the products, and she was saying, like, she used to work for other companies that, and she'd say, well, I need to put this in the product. And the owner would say, you cannot put that in the product. And I remember that the preservative system took 3 years to develop at the company, because they use radish seed oil and they use other things. They had to find something that gives it shelf life, but was completely safe. So this system is amazing, and the stuff's preserved well, but
They
not
are.
toxic. It doesn't.
They're really innovating too, Jody, in green chemistry. So they are innovating in ways, using essential oils, using ferments and radish root and probiotics and lactobacillus in different ways to kind of keep things on the shelf longer and extend that shelf life without compromising, as you said. Tim has a question. I'm wondering if we maybe hop off Facebook and we could answer a couple questions over here on Zoom.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to stay on? You want to hop off Facebook at this point?
I think so. Yeah, everybody knows how to get involved, right?
Yeah. So if any of you want to message me also, I'm happy to get on for a quick phone call about it. If you have any clarifying questions about it, if you want to attend the info session, I can give you the link for that as well. It's tonight, right, Jen?
Tonight, yeah. And
it's tonight at 8:30 Eastern time. It's every Wednesday.
Doing one next week.
Yeah, there's one every week. So if you want to attend more of an info session and get more info, you can do that. There's a wonderful Facebook group for new consultants that really sets you up for success with it. And you don't have to participate a lot, but you can learn how to use it and how to sell it. And it's just super easy. But and it's not a big learning curve. It's not like essential oils where you have to know what works well for what. I mean, it's soap. Come on. Not a lot of education needed. So really easy for you guys. But anyway, thanks for all of you on Facebook joining us. I don't know if I can stop the Facebook. I don't know if I can do it, Jen. I think we're still on.
Stop the stream.
Okay, I'll see if I can do that.
Down at the bottom, next to the leave. Maybe do you?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bye. Thanks for being on.
Okay, and those of you still on the Zoom, we're happy to answer questions.
Yes, Tim has a couple. If you're still here, Tim, I'll answer, but maybe they'll benefit somebody else if you're not. Hopefully you stuck around. So Tim, it is a brand, you've partnered with other brands. I bet it's very similar. So the way it works is you get paid your 30 to 35%. And then if you bring people into the business, you do get paid different percentages on them as well. The way we're kind of different in some of the other companies is that as people promote and get bigger, you actually get paid more on them. So when somebody promotes up to one of those higher levels, you then make a certain percentage on their entire team, but you're already making your other percentages. So it's a very generous, excellent compensation plan. They designed it that way because I think they're so passionate about the message. They want this getting out there, so they're paying us really well to do it, which is awesome. And the other thing that, yes, the commission plan is available online. We can get you that as well.
I want to say also, Tim, that I love that you don't have to make like some companies, like you have to make this much in sales before you get commission, or you have to recruit 2 people before. No, there's no pressure. You get paid every week on your sales, no matter what. So you make one sale this week, you get paid on it, so whatever. Yeah. So you're always
some of those companies, you have to have like 150 BV before you get paid, or before
I think they're scammy, honestly.
It's nothing like that, which is great. And we can definitely get you the commission plan. And, you probably never heard of us, right? We're a newer direct selling company, but we're a proven concept. So we've been around, we've got all the kinks worked out, the software works, the website's beautiful, the products are amazing. So, but we just haven't peaked yet. We're growing, we're kind of growing like this, but then with these types of companies, that all of a sudden they just kind of go like that. So we're on that tip of that curve right there, almost starting to double. it is the best time to
Yeah,
join.
and when you get, I was going to say, when you get in early, right, Tim? Best
Yeah.
time to join is getting in early for a company like this. And, you know, you're getting all the people under you. And in my group, I have 18,000 health coaches. You are welcome to talk about it with them. I have no problem with that as long as you're in my downline.
Yeah.
So I can benefit from it. But we have that
It's great.
promo post day every the 18th of every month. You can post about it's tomorrow, actually. You can post your link about it and get people to talk to you about it. So that's another thing that's really
keep
great.
telling Jody that that group is a gold mine. So Tim, if you want to get in there and start panning for gold, we are more than happy to help you make that.
Yeah, there's other people that try to get in there, Pure Haven reps, and I don't let them in.
No.
So like, I don't want competition in here.
Yep.
But yeah.
And there still aren't a lot of reps, believe it or not. So
there aren't that many. No. Where are you located, Tim?
Tomorrow is promo day. Oh, yay.
Yeah, that's what Terry said. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Atlanta. Oh, good.
Oh, okay. So we just had a rep so we're huge in New England area, like Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire. We're big in California. We have a little pocket of the Midwest, like Chicago area. We just had a rep move from Boston down to Florida, and she is getting all the sales leads from the whole South. So Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, who else is down there that she's getting? It's crazy. So you in Atlanta could intercept that. You'd be
because you get the leads that people that go online to buy it.
Right. Because Atlanta's pretty much wide open. I can't think of anybody who's there that I know of. Jody, do you know anybody rep-wise in Atlanta?
I don't know anyone in Atlanta that's doing this. So what that means is, like, if somebody just goes online to buy a product, they assign it to the closest rep. And I used to get a lot of those, but there's a lot more people in Massachusetts where I am that do that. That do Pure Haven. So I don't get as many leads from the company. But as long as once you reach a certain level of sales, they'll just feed you leads. So you get more and more from that area. So that's
awesome.
But,
and yeah, Tim, that's the Facebook group for the health coaches. So there's literally thousands of people in there who could benefit from this. And if you're in there, so please, by all means, join with us and reach out to those folks and we can help you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you wanted to sign up today, you could have your friends or colleagues join the info session tonight and get people signed up under you right away too. So we can really start killing it.
Start getting Atlanta going. That would be so
Get Atlanta going. They need it, man. I've been down there. It's not very healthy, Depends where you are. Yeah.
The other parts.
It depends where you go.
Atlanta's awesome. My gosh. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Do a team meeting there. Like, that would be awesome. Because I do go to the other locations, but they're not as cool.
Yeah. Is anyone else on with us that has any questions? That might be it. So
yeah, Tim, $35 to get in, right? You don't even need to buy the skincare. And then we teach you how to get your products for free from that. And then even if you get the products for free, you can sell them at retail, right? So there's a lot of ways to make money with this. We're very, very well versed.
Tim,
sure.
I'm putting my phone number in if you want to copy it, if you want to text me or give me a call after, if you have any follow-up questions too. So, but anyway, thanks for joining us. Do you have anything else before we hop off? Okay, cool.
Thanks, Tim. Look forward.
All right, guys. Jen, thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks.
Take
Jody.
care, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.